Is it like, I mean, this is D-Day, 75 years later. And I thought one of the wonderful things that Ike did, and he looks better all the time, as I think most of us agree, he wrote a letter explaining the failure of Normandy if it failed. He was all ready to take the blame. He said, you know, it's my fault. I made the decision on the day, the strategy, everything. It was my alliance. I blame me. Maybe the American people have to have that ability in 2020. We made a mistake. We just made a mistake, including in Missouri.
Well, let's hope that more people realize that. You have to understand, though, Chris, there is such angst and frustration with the dysfunction of our government right now. The middle has disappeared. Everyone has gone to their respective corners. And when that happens in a democracy, nothing gets done. And when nothing gets done, people get cynical. And when they get cynical, to use a metaphor here that may not be appropriate, they pull the pin on the grenade and they toss it into the swamp. And that's what Donald Trump was to the people who supported him in our state. We need change. And maybe this guy, because he is so different, because Barack Hussein Obama didn't get his change.
Senator, did they expect this Jack in the Box to blow open like this guy has? Did they expect the performance we just saw today?
A lot of them are disillusioned by his performance, but keep in mind, a lot of them are very defensive of this president, and they feel like the only reason he's not succeeding is because the media is lying about him and because the swamp is getting in his way. So that's the reality on the ground in places that support Donald Trump. That's why our candidate, whoever that might be, needs to stay firmly focused on the entire group of people that are potentially going to vote for them, not just the folks that are really active in a Democratic primary, but also those people who are proud to call themselves moderates.
Yes, I saw George McGovern lose more than 40 states to Richard Nixon. I've been through that. I know what that feels like.
Right.
Let me go to